we'll have Joel, Jacob, and myself running laps on the X2 today, which should answer a multitude of questions, such as how does Joel's X2 stack up on our lap time leaderboard? How does Joel do against us on lap times? And who is going to be the fastest on Joel's X2? We do need to fix it before we take it out there, so we're going to get to work on that right now. So anyways, at some point it got water in it, and we're just trying to drain it out. We'll get it teetering on the wires.
Alright. Oh, but it's not that light.
The salt water has been wreaking havoc on Joel's electronics. His ski stopped running, and then it got water in the engine. So we had to drain the engine, get all the water out of that, and then fix the wiring issues. And then this thing was ready to go back out on the water.
That was awesome.
Here we have Joel's very custom Kawasaki X2.
It's got a bunch of Canadian trickery, like the heated grips. It's got this bottom fill thing that seems like it makes it handle better. This is the finest running 1100 engine swap ski that I have ever ridden. It runs good and it rips hard.
Tell me where you got this engine, Joel.
This engine was shipped to me a couple of years back from the JetSkibrothers. It lived its life previously amongst some other skis, but it lived its life for a little while in the mini aluminum jet boat that now has a 1200R in it.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the X2 out there first, set a lap time. Most likely I will have the slowest lap because the X2 is more of a stand-up, and I'm certainly not fast on the stand-up skis. I only did one lap on the thing. I didn't do any practice laps. We were kind of fighting against time because the tide was coming in and making it very difficult to see the edges of the course. Not to say that that's an excuse for me doing poorly, but my lap time was 46.44. Now Jacob's gonna take the X2 and we'll see what kind of lap time he can do. Terrible start, so we're gonna have him come back and restart. Anybody who's an X2 specialist will see I'm not. Jacob's lap time was a 44.39, and now we're gonna give it over to Joel and see what kind of time he can set on his own X2 out of the JetSkibrothers test track. You just hit the stump.
There's that pole. I found the stump.
Yeah, it's right there. Good on Joel for smashing that.
Yeah.
He'll have to take a look at the bottom of his X2 when he gets home.
That was gnarly.
Yeah.
Joel coming in with an absolutely unbelievable 36.44 lap time. Absolutely crushing mine and Jacob's lap times.
I had the fastest lap time and I'm totally shocked.
But there's a bit of a catch. I was gonna let it go if it was small and I didn't think it mattered. But after watching the helmet camera footage closely, I can see that Joel has most likely accidentally done a major cheater lap. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we'll just compare this to Jacob's. So side by side, we will have Jacob on the left, Joel on the right. Now watch as they're going down the long straightaway and watch where they're turning for the turnaround pole. Joel turns way early because he doesn't really know where the turnaround pole is. And granted, it's hard to see because the tide's way in and you have to kind of know where it is, and you have to kind of eyeball it up once you're getting close. And then he is cutting over the S-curves where you're not allowed to do so. And again, it's because the tide is in so far and he can't see the course very well. Yeah, it's just not fair to our whole like lap time things to just say that it's okay. Even though I'd kind of like to because he's a guest and we want to give him some leniency, but I mean, fair is fair. We're gonna have to throw out Joel's lap time and we can't put it on the leaderboards because it doesn't count. Joel, you are more than welcome to come and try to lap this thing again. You're not like disqualified permanently or anything like that. We just have to get a good, solid, clean lap of you on the track so it'll be fair against our lap times and everybody else's.
Okay. I think we're all winners because each on our own turn got to sit here and listen to this thing and it sounds amazing.
True that.
Not to pat my own back, but to listen to this thing screaming around this track. This is like a dream come true. The X2, even if it didn't do really good, it sounds really good.
The mini jet boat 1100 engine took back the course.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking back the course.
This is probably the fastest this engine has ever done this course.
Absolutely.
We'll be able to check back to back and see because I have that information.
Nice. That information will be in the description below.
When we had this engine in the mini jet boat, it practically almost never worked right. So it's for us, it's kind of a wonderment to see it actually function properly.
Well, it took a fair amount of time, and it took a lot of labor and a lot of head scratching to get to the point where it is now. And I'm pretty happy with it, obviously. You guys saw the time that it did, so how could I not be happy with that?
Now, tell me about this mod right here.
This mod,
The electrical tape mod.
it looks like electrical tape, but what this actually is 3D printing.
Oh, you 3D printed some tape.
Yeah, but for real though, I had some 3D printed brackets, and they weren't 100% infill. They were basically like honeycomb structure inside, and I think I over tightened the two on the back, which cracked them, and then basically because it was jiggling around, it broke the two at the front. So I need to get my buddy to 3D print me a couple of more of those, and that'll be good to go.
The guy that built this is a genius. He's one of the best factory racers out of Calgary, Canada, Alberta. Also, I think these handlebars came off of my dad's 1995 KDX 200 with the purple seat.
You didn't even mention my dual exhaust.
Well, let's talk about it right now.
Okay, so
Joel, what kind of exhaust does it have?
This ski has a dual exhaust. Custom made water box. If you want to see how it was made, you can check out Joel Kawasaki YouTube channel.
Well, who will we see on that channel?
There are many characters.
We'll see this
on
guy.
it.
Arsenal, how do you spell that?
Yeah, you might want to tell us how to spell it.
It's way too long. This video will take too long.
Fine, I'll have it pop up on the
A-R-S-E-N-E-A-U-L-T. You can cut out in the middle of that and then just like just say like 15 minutes later.
Okay, one of the weirdest things when I was riding it, there's one point where I backed out of it because my hands got too hot.
Yeah, my hands are getting hot too.
Well, I showed you guys in videos, so I figured you would know, but this is how you control the heat to the handlebars.
Well, I liked it hot. You know? I liked it hot.
There's a valve on here that your salt water has wreaked havoc on, so I'm gonna have to replace this when I get home.
How much stuff are you gonna have to replace because of the salt? What's the matter? Can't handle the salt?
You have to dip your ski in WD-40 when you get home.
Exactly.
And then I'm going, man, all I can find is either a used RX-8 engine for $2,000 that I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Or this other thing that's like 15 grand that I also don't know what I'm doing. All right.
To have Joel go out there and try another lap, but we have a packed schedule and I don't think we'll have time to go out there and do that. But you never know, we'll see what happens. If you want to see what happened on Joel's channel today, click on his channel icon, which will be popping up here. If you want to see another video that I think you guys will like, it should be popping up right here. We are currently working on a Patreon account so we can set up to have bonus content for you guys. So look for that coming up in the very near future. And that'll do it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.